Hey, hey, hey!
Hi.
What is up?
This is the HerCastleGirls real-time live reaction after just seeing Bad Boys in theaters.
In theaters. Came out today. Today being June 7th, 2024.
And we thought now is the time to give you our thoughts on it right here after seeing it in the car, using a cell phone light and a cell phone to record it, because why not?
Why not? You know, it's fresh in our minds.
Exactly.
So now is the best time for us to do this and figure it out before people look at us and wonder what the hell we're doing. Right. Overall thoughts.
If you love action films, this is the one for you. I'm going to start with what caught my eye first.
Yeah.
So we got to see this in Screen X. Screen X, which I'll show you an example of how that works. It's basically the entire theater is the theater, the screen.
Yeah.
So you are wrapped basically in the film at certain points.
Like in the cocoon.
Yeah. It's awesome. If you can see it in this sort of way,
setting,
then do it. It's totally worth it. This film, you can tell that they spent a lot of money and time on the cinematography.
Yes. And it's shot beautifully. Like, of course, it's set in Miami. Miami, and I don't want to see the other place because we don't want to give away anything.
Right. We're not going to give away any spoilers here.
No. But overall, the movie is a feel-good movie. It is. I mean, despite the cussing and everything.
Right.
If you're not into that, then you won't enjoy it.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest this film to kids. If you have little kids, definitely this is not the movie. And of course, there are some sexual innuendos that you probably don't want your kids to hear.
But it's so funny.
And the violence,
the violence is 100. We love action films. We're huge John Wick fans.
Yes.
So we say bring on the violence. Yes, we don't look like it, but trust and believe, we love our violent movie. We love some serious action. And this had it. It had a lot.
It had a lot of action. Another thing with the film was, speaking of John Wick, for instance, the way how they shot the action is very reminiscent to what we saw in John Wick 4. There's a lot of cinematography that reminds me of video games like GoPro, which was very cool as well. I gotta say that, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, they've still got it.
They definitely bring that spice. You still feel like, it ages well. The movie, the franchise, Bad Boys, it ages so well.
Yeah, they've done a good job with bringing it to today.
Yeah, and Vanessa Hudgens' character is awesome. She, all the characters, they all brought it. It was a really cool film. We enjoyed it. It's not, the time goes pretty quick. I think it was 2 hours.
I think it was 2 hours, and
2 hours,
it went by quickly.
Fast.
The plot, there's an actual plot, but of course these films, they don't really depend on the plot.
No.
It's more so about the action and how it's presented.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I didn't expect to see what I saw. So
neither did I. It's cool, and it's funny because when I was watching it, I literally reverted right back to a kid. I was literally Bad Boys. When you're a kid and you first see the film and you're like a kid and you're like, yeah, and then you grow up and you're with the characters and you just revert back to being a kid. So the nostalgia is real. The party is here.
And of course, there's references to the track "Bad Boys, Bad Boys."
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Listen, the amount of cameos by different stars in this film.
Yeah, Tiffany Haddish is in it. DJ
Khaled. So many
people
that I can't even name them all off. So get ready for that. You're gonna get some surprises from some very interesting cameo celebs.
Definitely. Yeah, overall we enjoyed it. This is cool too. This is a format we figured we're already out here. Why not just, while still fresh in our minds, give you guys a little spiel, a little tea on the movie. And Bad Boys for life.
Yeah, I give it I was thinking about it. Maybe a 7.5 or an 8 out of 10. Yeah,
I give it a 7. I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8 because of I'll give it 7.5. Why 7.5?
Maybe and I want to share without giving any
I know, which is difficult,
spoilers.
But tried. No spoilers.
Yeah. Maybe because just some things maybe went a bit longer than it needed to.
Understood.
But it was well done. I think the cast did a great job.
Mm.
And yes, it's an action, feel good, buddy cop film.
Yes.
But I think the themes of family, the themes of getting over trauma, all of that stuff was great to see. And also that vulnerability that Mike and Marcus showed as, Black men that are cops.
Yeah.
We see the vulnerability in this film, and I actually appreciate that.
Yeah, you bring up a good point. I do like, especially with men, it's still a stigma for men to show their emotions. The whole thing is boys don't cry and all this, but to show that they're going through it and they're going through their spiritual journey, which you will learn in the film. The whole thing is hilarious. I do agree. There were some parts of the film where it's like, okay, let's move this along a little faster. But overall, yes, I do like that they brought up some points with showing vulnerability. I do love the action sequence or fire. I love how, despite the things they were going through, they still stuck together. They still had that buddy cop theme, which I'm a fan of the buddy cop. Like, bring it on. This film is fire. We enjoyed it. It's a feel-good film. You will enjoy it too if you're into like things like this. If you're into cop movies, lots of action, this film will be for you. And
we hope you enjoyed this way of doing a video. If you